what is in the 1 to 3 years strategic roadmap for StashAway, both globally and also specifically in Malaysia itself?
So let me tell some grandfather stories about Malaysia first. I think when we first started, we launched a core portfolio, and you have this slide up here which shows our performance over those few years. And this is annualized, by the way, so it's not cumulative. It's annualized. So we launched with our global portfolios, and then we actually introduced our cash management product, which is meant for your safety net, your idle cash. You don't want to take a lot of risk. That's where StashAway Simple comes in. We offer 2.4% per annum, and that's for your safety net, right? Where you have 6 to 12 months for your rainy day. So we launched that, and it has actually launched quite successfully. It's up and running for around 7 months now. It makes up around 30% of our assets under management, and a lot of people use it first, and then they transition to our global portfolios. And people who already use the global portfolio increase their share of their funds with us, because they have other needs for these funds, right? For this cash that's lying around. So now that we are here, we really want to push in Malaysia to have these two products, to extend it to more people around Malaysia, right? Now that we have a decent business size, we really want to grow by 5x, 10x, right? We don't really think that introducing a new product every month is the right strategy, because the core products already do so much. They are already multi-asset. They are already risk-adjusted. So you want to go high risk, low risk, and they're all very diversified already. You just have to choose. I think introducing new products with different themes and flavors is good until a certain extent, right? If you want to go China opportunity and then Vietnam opportunity and then India funds and then tech funds, it's very gimmicky, and I think you are basically leading with product marketing rather than what's the need of the customer. So you won't see us launching 100 products in the next 2 years, okay? But we do want to make the service better. So we do want to increase the speed of receiving deposits. We want to increase the withdrawal times as well. We take a lot of feedback from customers. We send them quick NPS surveys that they can fill out. We take calls from them, from our customer experience team. A lot of them say, yeah, we want better FPX and things like that. So we've heard you. It's just a matter of time. I cannot say that once we want to do something, we can launch it tomorrow, right? We're a company, there are resources to consider. So bertenang, sabar kejap, we will get to it, because we are focused on other countries launching as well. So onwards globally, 2.5 months ago, we got licensed by the DIFC, that's the Dubai International Financial Center. And with that, we launched Dubai, right? So that has been going on for about 2 months, very, very promising, very different market to Malaysia, I would say. They are more expat driven. You have a lot of people in financial services, shipping, oil and gas, and those expats have slightly different needs. We have learned from expats in Singapore, and we want to also target that segment in Dubai. It's a very, very different country to Malaysia for a variety of reasons. And then we are also very keen to launch Hong Kong and Thailand soon, in that order. And I guess we should launch these two countries by this year.
Very interesting. So what if Freddie makes a mistake in algorithms and is relying on the technical expertise of one person too risky? This is from Andrew.
Hi, Andrew. Thanks for your question. So I guess that relates to key person risk, right? The way that the algorithm is actually structured is we have a framework and we take in data, and then what this data will tell us and how it fits in the framework will determine what the asset allocation is. So I will say that the odds of actually making a mistake is actually not so high. The odds of it is actually not high, because we only make strategic, i.e. long-term decisions when it comes to changing the asset allocation. Mistakes or not mistakes, in the short term, you can tell very quickly. I want to buy this stock. If it tanks, I know it's a mistake. But because we look at the long term, and we only change the asset allocation once every once every year and a half on average. We've only changed it 3 times in the last 4.5 years. It is something that we do at a helicopter view. We don't make tactical mistakes. So getting it right at the macro level is more important to us. So I guess if, let's say, you want to assume that maybe he could make a mistake as well because he is one man, there is also an investment committee that decides on any changes to the algorithms. So let's say Freddie wakes up having a nightmare, he fought with his wife, and then he's very bad mood, and then he go to office, and then he look at something, making losses, he's not happy, then he want to change the algorithm, then you just tweak, tighten the screws a little bit. That's not how it works, right? We have an investment committee. He must say show all the data to show why he would make a fundamental change to the framework. Okay, and then if everyone agrees, then only we do it, right? So it's not like we change it every day. And so far, since we've launched, we haven't changed the algorithm, and so far so good, right? We also done extensive back testing. So first and foremost, the framework is sound because it relies on macro data, which is based on economic fundamentals, and we operate on a strategic level, meaning it's not likely that we make short-term tactical errors because we invest for long term, and that's how we express our asset allocation. And then secondly, he's not alone. He's really part of an investment committee, although he is the voice of the investment committee. He is the most technically experienced. He has to convince himself with data and us with data before putting in any changes.
It looks like you have some support here from Freddie.
Yes, it's nice to see my boss dialing in. But yeah. Now I have to watch what I say.
No, I'm pretty sure he's just here to give you support and also stand in for StashAway. All right, here it comes the final part, which is what is the one big audacious habit or goal that you want our audience to actually take action right now? You've shared your advisors, shared your thoughts.
It is technically still January. So I will say to people, I think inspiration is the first step, right? I think it's very easy to get inspired these days. You attend a talk, you watch a seminar or webinar or something like that, and then you get like all fired up, right? But before you get sidetracked or you procrastinate, doing is more important sometimes than just thinking about it. So don't procrastinate. Put your financial affairs in order. What is the one thing you can do? I will say, figure out what your net worth is, and figure out what your asset allocation is. Right? All you need is Excel for that, or you talk to your friendly financial planner. Once you know your net worth, once you know your asset allocation, decide for yourself, what am I going to do this year to improve my position? Am I taking too little risk? Am I taking too much risk? What should I do? So just find out where you stand and actually do something, right? Put your plan to work. Don't just like, I attended something, I learned something, but you don't do anything about it, right? So yeah, go ahead, do something, put yourself on track to reaching financial independence.
All right. Now that you mentioned to talk to someone, we also have this exclusive promo from that's a collaboration between StashAway and also MyPF. So
because MyPF has been working with us as content collaborators with us since day one, we actually have a very special code for Malaysian audiences. You can scan that one on the left-hand side. And if you are a new customer, you get to enjoy 100% of our management fees for 6 months. And if you are dialing in from Singapore, you can scan the one on the right and then enjoy 50% off for 6 months. And hopefully all of us get to use StashAway and to enjoy the platform as much as possible. And for those of you who are in Singapore, I look forward to you receiving your vaccines. And then they open the borders and then we can see each other very soon.
All right. Thank you so much for sharing your time with us and sharing all this insightful information with us today.
Absolutely. Thanks, Kat. Thanks, Steve. And hopefully see you guys real soon. Stay safe.
All right. Thank you. Okay, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you really enjoy learning from Wai Ken. So, as usual, like I believe like he shared very like insightful information and advice. And one thing really to take away from this is like, we get so inspired so easily by all the content out there, but it's about taking action, like if you have learned about it, if you're interested with it, start taking action to, take charge of your financial affairs now. Right. So as usual, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and share. And you can find our show notes and link on our website, mypf.my/podcat. And I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Hasta pronto.